Hello, children. How are you all? I hope you are happy and healthy and learning writings. So, as you all know, since 1 week we are studying, we are learning the format of formal letters, informal letters, notice writing, and application writing. So, we have discussed and we have practiced a lot on the format of the letters, and we have practiced a lot of letters, whether it is informal and informal letters, and we have learned how to write, how to start and how to end the letters, and we have learned about how to write an application to our high authority and to our principal. So whenever we are having some problem, we just discussed about the format of application writing, and we have discussed about um, notice writing also. So these are four concepts are clear. So today we are going to start a new writing skill, that is diary writing. Diary writing is a very short composition. It is the place where you can express your feeling, your emotions, your experience. So, diary writing actually it's your companion whenever you don't want to express your feelings and emotion to others. You can write in the diary. And as the time passes, when you turn over the pages of diary, you can find in which year you were feeling very sad, or on which day you felt happy. So these are the experience you can share with the diary, because you don't want to share to your parents, your colleagues, your siblings, but you want to share something. You want a companion to share these things. So the place is diary. So in grammar, it's having a format about diary writing. First of all, we should know what is diary writing or diary entry. So the definition of diary entry I have written, or you can say the concept of diary entry, it is written on the board. It is a diary entry is a short composition, a record of the writer's personal feeling. Whatever you are feeling, that you can express in the diary entry. Thoughts or activities during the course of particular day. It means whatever you have done during the day, you can share your experience, your feelings, your thoughts with diary. So this is the concept of diary writing. Whatever you have experienced, your feeling, your ideas, your views, you can share with your diary. You can write in the diary. So this is a very short composition. It is based on day by day, or you can say it is based on your daily routine. It is, you can say, the habit of diary writing you can develop. So diary entry, you can say it's a very personal thing, and as you know, we have studied in earlier classes that a diary of little girl, as you all know, it is written by Annie Frank, who was a Jewish girl, and she was written all the sequence, all the experience, whatever she suffered. And because of her diary, we understood what was the suffering that time. So the diary, you can say it's a piece of record, because everyday experience you are writing in that. So it's a daily record, you can say. So before going to start or discuss the format of diary entry, we can see the guidelines of diary entry, or you can say the features of diary entry. So let's see what are the features of diary entry. Now, some guidelines are given in your book also um, regarding diary entry. And first thing, you just always keep in your mind, because it is a daily record, so the date must be mentioned at the top of the corner of the diary entry. And then after that, you will write day, which day you are writing your diary, and the time also. But it is very common that the people, those who are writing diary, they are writing at the night. So maximum people are writing diary at the night. So the date should be there, and then day and the time. After that, you just address your diary, because you are sharing your thought, your view, and your experience during the day, whatever you have experienced. So that is why you are sharing. You are treating a diary as a companion. So that is why you are going to write Dear Diary. You will address with your diary with Dear Diary. And the next thing is, you may start with Dear Diary, and the next thing, clear and brief description of your personal experience you can write in that. So it should be very frank, very honest experience or feeling, because some feelings you cannot express with your parents, your friends, but you just felt something on that particular day, so you can write in the diary, because for this purpose the diary is made. Whatever the feelings or emotions you cannot express with the persons, so you can write in the diary, because it's your, you can say it's a mirror of your emotion, and you can see your emotion, what was happened last 4 days before. So the ups and downs of your moods or your experience, you can share with your diary. And now here, what is the happenings of the day? It keeps a record. Diary is your daily record. I am telling you again and again, because you are writing each and every day at the night, whatever from morning to night, whatever you have experienced, and what are the feelings were coming inside you during the day, that you can share, that you can write in the diary. So that is why it is called, it's a personal record, or you can say the personal daily record. And you are sharing your thoughts, your emotion and feelings with your diary. So this is a very honest, because you are not using any flowery words to express your feeling, because whatever you feel, you just honestly you are writing in the diary. So that is called, it is a very honest daily record, because no one is going to read your diary without your permission. So it is, you can say it's a best friend of you, because if you will write something about yourself, so you can recognize yourself, and whatever the temptations and emotions were coming during the day, you can conquer on that. You can use your mind how to develop that type of a skill, that I have to be conquered that. feeling or that emotion that will become very dangerous for you in the future. So you can analyze after reading your thoughts and feelings and experience during the day. So diary entry is the best way of writing because nobody is going to read without your permission. So you can express whatever you feel in your own language. And it will help you to develop of your writing skill. Writing skill, I am telling you again and again because it is very important. Whenever you are writing, so you must aware about language. So whenever you are writing, it's you can say there's a correlation with the language and your writing. Whatever you are feeling, you are expressing through the language. If you have command on it. That is why I am telling you, start writing. In a very short sentences you can write. At least start writing. In your own words, in your own feelings, you can express. So this is called diary entry. Now few points we are going to discuss more about the diary entry. That already we have discussed few. That is the date, day and time. And it is you can say the start with the diary entry is address. Whenever you are addressing diary, so you just start with the dear diary. And then it's the clear and brief description of event, happenings may be recorded. So let's move to the next point. As I told you, diary entry or diary writing, in which the writers, who is writing the diary, the writer thought and feeling are expressed honestly and frankly. Because this is a writing composition in which you can express frankly your feelings, your emotions. So that is why it is called very honest composition. Because you are not going to write any lie in that. Because you are writing your thought, your ideas honestly in the diary entry. And now next, the idea expressed are in an informal style and may be written in paragraphs. So first of all, whenever we are writing diary entry, one thing we should always keep in our mind, that is, it is always written in an informal way. So you can use your language. It is not written in the formal way. So it should be concise, but you can write your experience, whatever you have felt during the day. So you can write in the paragraphs also. So these are the guidelines of writing diary entry. And the last, some idea must be related to the writer's personal life, because of course it is related to your personal life, because you are expressing your personal thought, not of others' thought. You are writing your own diary, not others' diary. So that is why your personal thought, your inner feelings will be coming up in the sort of writing. So that is called diary entry or diary writing. So always remember, whenever you are writing diary, you just be informal way you can write, and whatever you have felt during the day you can write. Whatever the thought is coming up in your mind, you can write honestly and frankly. There is no restriction about your thought and feelings. You can express. So diary entry, I think it is the best way to express your emotions, your feelings, your thoughts, your experience. So this is called diary entry. These are the guidelines of diary entry. And from learning these guidelines, you can feel that is the best way of expressing your views. So now we are going to discuss about the format of diary entry first of all, and after that we will practice one sample of diary entry. First of all, we are going to discuss about format of diary entry. So first of all, you will write date. Date, today is 7th September 2020. From the next line you can write day. 7th September is a date and the day is Monday. And after that you are going to write the time. What is the time? You can write. So suppose you are writing this diary at 8:45 p.m. Okay? So you are writing this at 8:45 p.m. and after that you will start with Dear Diary. From the next line you just start your diary entry with Dear Diary, and after that you will come to the body of your diary and you just start today I was thrilled, or you can write today I was very sad, today I was very happy. Why? You just give the reason must be there. And if you have suffered or if you have got anything, so that you can say consequences also, or result, whatever you want to write, and then the details, whatever you have done today. So these are the things you can write. And after that, at the end, what you are supposed to write, you are going to write at the end of this your name. Whatever your name is, you can write at the end of the diary. So this is the format of diary entry. First of all, we will write date, and after date Monday, day also. After that time will be mentioned, and after that we are going to start with the salutation, or you can say you are addressing to your diary. So that is why you are writing in the diary, that is why the salutation. You are not writing to anyone, that is why your salutation must be Dear Diary. And after that you will start your body. Very first next line you can start the body of your diary entry, and you can start today I felt these things, whatever the feelings and thoughts and experience, you can start from that in a very informal way. So the body of the letter, there is no restriction. You can write whatever you want, whatever you are feeling and you felt during the day. So these type of the things you can write in the diary, body of the diary entry. And now at the end you can write your name. So this is, you can see the format of diary entry. First of all, at the left of the corner you will write date, and then day, and then time, and then addressing or salutation, and after that you just start your diary entry, your body of your diary entry body, and then at the end of the diary entry you will write your name. So this way you can write a diary entry. So we are going to practice one sample diary entry. So okay, all of you take out your copies and start writing. First of all, you just note it down, the format of diary entry. First of all, date must be there, day, this is date, day, time, salutation, and body of the letter, body of the diary entry, and then at the end your name must be there. You just take a screenshot and we are going to write a diary entry. So our diary entry is so we are going to write a diary entry on this topic. So it's a diary entry by an 11-year-old boy who visited an amusement park with his family. So whatever he experienced during the visit of amusement park, he is going to write this diary entry. So let's start writing our diary entry. First of all, what we will do? First of all, we are going to write date, September 2020, then date is Monday, and time is 8:45 p.m. Now here you are starting Dear Diary. Now you are starting Dear Diary, and after that, today I was very excited morning very excited since morning. Why I was very excited? Because my parents had planned to take us, me and my brother, to the amusement park. Now, in our township, Daddy took water bottles water bottles are caps and Mama packed some sandwiches. Sandwiches. Now, when we reach the amusement park, what we saw? I was fascinated by the various rides. Now, here you can write that any description, whatever you have seen, and you can continue your diary entry. So I have started this diary entry, and you can continue. You can add few more things, whatever you want. You have enjoyed various rides, you have seen beautiful flowers, these type of the whatever the experience about amusement park, you can write over here. So this way you can write a diary entry, and at the end of the diary entry you just write down your name, must be there at the end of the diary entry. So you can add few more lines in that. So after that we are going to write next diary entry. I am going to give you one more question on that. We will start diary entry and you will continue and complete the diary entry. Now next question is totally different. That is, imagine that you are a magician and you just presented a fantastic show for school children. So write your experience, whatever you have experienced during this magic show you have done. You have organized that and you have done for the children. So that experience you are going to write. First of all, how should we are going to start that? First of all, we will write date, and then day, and then time, and then here you are going to start your diary. So dear diary, today I was thrilled to present a magic show exclusively for school kids. In a slum area close to my house. Now here you have given an introduction about your magic show, where you have done or just you have organized this magic show, and for whom you have organized a magic show. Here you have given a brief introduction about your magic show. Now, after that, we are going to write I entered the large room with children. Seated in row and anxiously waiting. Their expressions reflected they were eager and excited. Eager and excited. And here you can add more lines if you want to show their eagerness, their excitement. In a few more sentences you can add. And after that, you just come to the next point, that you are going to write your event or your activity, whatever you have done over there. So you can write, I asked a boy to stand up near me. Stand near me. Gave him an empty basket. Gave him an empty basket. I said, Gilly. So these type of the words, whatever the magician is using, Gilly Pasha. Gilly Pasha waved my hands above the boy's head. Above the boy's head, and pulled out a rabbit from the basket. The children were absolutely delighted. The children were absolutely delighted and amazed. And amazed. Now I realized. Now in between you can write line, more line. I realized to making others happy one is blessed. Now here you have written one moral also, and in between you can write any activity, whatever you like to write. You just write down in between because it is very short sample I am giving you. In this you can add more, and at the end you just write down a moral, whatever you have learned today, because you have spent your time, you have created an activity with the slums areas children, those who are studying in the school. So this is your charity, and you have done this for the amusement of these children, those who are not very privileged. So the message you have given also in your diary entry, and at the end you will write your name. So this is how you can write a diary entry. So I think it is clear to you that whenever you want to express your feeling, your experience, your emotions, you can share with the diary, and the format I have already discussed with you. So you just keep writing every day, and you should my request to you, you just take out one old diary and just start writing everyday experience, whatever you have learned today, whatever the teacher taught you, the friends, whatever the things you have learned from the friends, the parents taught you something today, your grandparents told you something to do that you have not done or done. So that type of the experience you have shared with you can share it with your diary. And if you have done any charity, and in this pandemic time if you have helped anyone during the day, so you can write. So these type of the experience, whenever you turn over the page, you can find that these deeds I have done in the past year or past days. So that will give you very satisfaction, and you can motivate by your experience. So my suggestion is to start writing something, because your writing can improve your language also.